we're here in Rockville Center trying to, you know what I'm saying, not waste our 20s. The questions for tonight are... Shit, what are the questions for tonight?
Hey, hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Are we on? Hey, my name is Eli St. Couture on the gram. Hello, ladies. What is your name?
Harmony.
I'm Stephanie.
Hey, great. So, ladies, we were asking everybody on the strip, what is your definition? What do you find as a high-value man?
Personally, I think someone who respects me and who is loyal. Those are like my two main things. What I look for in like
That's a fact.
values.
Has goals, values. They know what they're doing. They're not just for the streets.
Jeez, a fuckboy, right?
Wasting my 20s here. We are here with
Jade. Hi, I'm Jade.
Jade, all the way from
Germany.
Shout out to Germany. What is your definition of a high-valued man?
I guess someone who can compromise. I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, two people are very different from each other, and there's a lot of difficulties, and it's important that you guys know how to compromise in order to, like, it's like teamwork, I guess. Like, some people have to, like, give up something in order to make the other person happy, which is cool. It's just like, you shouldn't lose yourself.
How much is too much compromise, in your opinion?
Oh, to the point where someone feels like they're forced to do it. Like, they feel like, oh man, I have to do this because, you know, it should be like natural.
What's your name?
Rachel, aka La Doña.
Where can they find you at?
At Rachel Arado. Oh, should I spell it out? Fuck it, find me, that's it.
There you go, fine. Spell that shit out. You feel me? We went to school, barely, but still. And your definition, what is your definition of a high value man?
Alright, so for me, it's really not about looks. It's more about like determination, dedication to like what you're doing. You gotta be about your money though. You have to be about your money because that's what I'm about. That's what's important to me. So if you about your money, you good. But I can't be with like no drug dealer, like scammer, or nothing like that because
That's a first.
yeah, I already been through that phase of my life. We can't be doing that shit, man.
Fair, that makes a lot of sense.
Like you gotta you don't have to necessarily like go to college or nothing like that, but you have to like have a trade.
Something of yourself?
Yeah, have a trade, be doing stocks, something. Make sure that you're doing what you need to do. Like just have some type of like, I don't know, like goals in life. Like don't be no bum on the streets, fucking sitting in a project selling crack and shit like that. Like come on, man, we could do more than that these days.
I'm the female gorilla, writing rhymes in my villa with Magilla. Queen Symphony to the death of me.
I love it. It's a beautiful night here. We are here with
Zoe.
What is your definition of a high-valued man?
A high-value man is someone that is reliable. Listen, so when women expect to be taken out on a date, we want someone that makes the plans.
Okay.
For a first date, no offense, but a man, whoever's asking for the date should pay for the date.
Fellas, you gotta pay for the date. Don't expect these...
I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because women are looking for a husband, and at some point we're gonna have to have kids, and we wanna know that a man is stable enough that when kids come, that's the whole purpose of it. People are losing sight of it.
So wait, so is that what you're thinking about on the first date? Like, is that running through your head?
I'm 45, so yes. Because when yes. No, I am 45.
Wait, for the record, you don't look 45.
When you're 45, you're thinking with a different mindset than when you're in your 20s, right?
That's right.
So when you're going on a date in your 40s, well, you want to have fun. You're more looking like you know what you want in life, right?
Yeah.
But a man paying for a date shows his stability in being able to provide for a family when the 9 months come that a woman has to carry a child, right? And what a lot of men lose sight of is they think everything is like equal man and woman. And yes, we are in a society and a time in life where things should be a little more equal, but men and women are not going to ever be equal in carrying a child. And a man needs to show that he can provide at that time.
Mr. Fishman.
Alrighty. We are here with Mr. Fish Smith. Describe your definition of a high value woman in 2 sentences or less.
A person that appreciates you for who you are and doesn't use you for clout, money, and above.
You heard his definition, people. We know what the fuck it is.
Might have been 3 sentences. I don't know.
There was a comma somewhere there. It was a comma.
Alexa.
Here with Alexa. What is your definition of a high-valued man?
I would say they have to be funny, 100%, confident. You gotta be confident.
Does salary, income, any of that matter to you? Height?
Usually, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Not really. Like, you could be like, listen, like there's guys that want me who drive Lamborghinis and fucking Maseratis, and I don't like them because they drive Lamborghinis and Maseratis. Like, they have no substance. Like, they are their car. You know what I mean?
Fair. Let me ask you a question. If a good-looking guy, let's say 6 foot, he's got a nice body, but he works at McDonald's, approaches you, what would you do?
McDonald's? Is he a manager?
No.
He's a McDonald's manager?
Is he getting the number?
Maybe. Yeah, you know, he is getting my number because he's being honest and he's being, like, pure. I work at McDonald's, but maybe one day I won't work at McDonald's. Maybe I'll work at the finest restaurant on Long Island or in New York City or Brooklyn or wherever.
Guys, you have hope.
What is your definition of a high-value woman in 2 sentences or less?
So my name is Santiago, and I kind of prefer someone who you can be kind of vulnerable with. Someone who looks at you in the eyes and you could show your worst demons with, but they still love you for who you are.
That's a pretty solid. I go for that's a 100% of an answer. I gotta respect it.
Here with
Dorothy.
Dorothy and
Gianna.
Dorothy and Gianna. What is your opinion of a high-valued man?
Whoa. Someone that doesn't lie.
Doesn't play games.
Doesn't play games.
Does not ask me what my snap is.
Don't ask me for my Snapchat, ask me for my number. Do not ask me for my Snapchat.
Not ask me for my Snapchat.
If you're asking me for my Snapchat,
You're 12.
You're 12. I know it's not going anywhere. You just want to fuck. It's not happening.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, you was activated, man. Yo, listen, you drink some Henny today, I can tell.
My name is Jack, and my idea of a high-value woman is probably somebody who values the little things in life and appreciates the small enjoyments that might come with a day-to-day routine. Nonetheless, is also a woman who appreciates what you bring to the table, regardless of what that might be. I'm sure that if you're trying, then you might as well, be looking for somebody who's trying as well, and that's what's going to make a good woman.
Yo, you heard what the fuck he said. Subscribe and cut the fucking check.